A lot of times I'm lazy or when I bridge, I'll see there's still space. I'm like, why can't this one.
Oh, this is all the shrimp. So we did this. Yeah. This is the shrimp. That.
Yeah. You can go into both butterflies and shrimp. Yeah. Or you can go you can try to take it back. Take it back. Yeah, it's another move. Same thing. Listen, that word.
Okay. I'm going to be videoing like right there, so as long as it's not like in the way, that's cool. But I am going to be teaching to like this area, so if you're way over there, up to you. I don't know. Leave on board. Okay. I'll get you down. Okay. So I'm here. I have the side control. He starts the frame. Get his knee. Yeah. Go through it. Right. Okay. Yeah. He starts to get his knee in. Okay. Now from here, offensively, I want to get around his knee. I don't want to keep it here. He's got that advantage. He has 3 frames all working for me, and he has the ability to shrimp, okay? So I'm here. I'm going to keep my head low, elbows tucked in. I'm going to push this one down. I'm going to try to kind of either come around, or I'm going to come into a half guard situation here, okay? Once I get into half guard, go active toes. Okay? Try not to be like flat on your foot that way. Active toes. It just keeps his leg up a little bit higher. Makes it very hard for him to shrimp. Okay? So, we're starting in side control. They are still going to be bridge and escape. Okay? In. I come down. I push this down. And I start to pass. Insert this leg. Right? Your bottom one. Yeah. He wants to get at least half guard. Okay? Easy game. We're just playing around from here. I'm going to bring these ones in, and I'm active toes. I can cross, and I just want to keep this high. Now if he goes to like use this leg or anything, shouldn't be relatively hard for him to like get any kind of control. If I'm down on my toes like this, you can plan off of it. Okay? If they're up, go ahead. Okay? So I'm just trying to keep side control for now. Okay, so boom, same thing. In, head, elbows in, move around, half guard, okay? Active toes, keep low. Don't be like this, don't be like this, don't be like this. Everything's low and I'm in, okay? If they do insert this knee shield, it's not a worry. Especially if it's way down here, right? Use the knee shield fairly hard.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I want to be nice and low, hips low. Not like cat. I'm down, I'm bridging in almost.
Ryan, do you have your forehead in his neck or chin? Are you trying to push it away?
Oh, only Harrison was here. I'm taking this big ass head and I'm driving it right into his neck if I can. If I don't have like the body dynamics keeping it right in the middle of the chest. Yeah? 3, 2, 1. Now we're playing the both sides. One person's kind of escaping, the other person is trying to maintain after.
Sorry. I'm so tired today. I sleep for a whole day. Me too. So same thing for you. You want to shrink out. For me, I need to back to my usually you want to reserve deeper. Yeah. If you go like yeah, that's what is wrong.
Bottom person is going to get the half guard. Let him get the half guard.
Now I need to go back to second show. You want to do like whatever to frame and back on, so on. Okay. Look how they're framed.
And I'm here. Yeah, you go ahead and go through. As soon as you're trying, I'm kind of right? That way you can then.
That's what I do.
And then what I like to do is go this put over this device because now I can't use my finish. Right? So, like that. That's fine. I can serve you.
Yeah. Head low to the chest or to my head. Yeah. Slide out. Yeah, so the head on the chest or to the head. You push the knee out. Yep. And you go back to second shoulder.
That leg's there, and I'm also pulling this.
Slide the knee, slide the knee. Yep. Slide the knee. Yeah. That's probably
You're either straight or
oh yeah, it's already I got there. Yeah.
Alright. Let's play around with it. Let's look a little deeper. Okay. When I'm here, we're playing around with like the two sides of the coin, right? Offense, defense. I'm going to be teaching something so you guys can all shut down stuff I like to do. I like to teach this, well, I pretend like I like to keep all my secrets here, but I like to teach this way so that you guys get better, making me have to get better so that my tricks don't stagnate. Okay? So I'm literally teaching you guys how to defeat a lot of the tricks that I like to do, so I have to get better. This is all selfish. I am giving you guys nothing. No, I'm kidding. So I'll leave on quick. So we're here. I have my everything in, and we're playing a game. Okay? Can he go to mount? Maybe. Can he grab the back? Maybe. I'm just trying to get the half guard. He's gonna kind of allow, but not in the sense of just let me get the half guard. Right? I'm here, and I have to actually come through. Right? And then if I'm here, he's gonna push down. And yeah, he's gonna do stuff. I'm going to try and get my half guard here. Okay? Half guard, going to lock up. Now, spin this way so that everyone can see. What he's going to do is he's going to bring this foot over top of this foot. This foot, yeah. Okay? Why? Because if he doesn't, okay, unlock real quick. If he doesn't, I grab this foot and I start to yank it. Okay? Now he has to go where that knee goes. I will go like almost a octopus guard, grab, and yank. Be heavy here, Levi. Sorry. Can you? I'm going to wreck his knee. So we're going to stop that. He's going to put this foot over top. Now, even if I get under and I start to grab that, it defends a lot of it. It also takes away this bridging ability from this leg. Okay, so it starts to suck. Once this is gone, I'm going to keep my frames in, and I'm going to build up to this bottom elbow. Okay, I'm going to go wrist, and then rather than kind of coming up like that, you know what? Let's go back to the top person. Sorry, we are going to build up to this, just to show why it might be a bad idea. So I'm going to go wrist, hold it away. That's one. Okay, so he's got a good defense. He's squishing. I'm starting to get out. Wrist. Okay, from there, I'm going to kick up to my elbow. Spin. Boom. This is, we're going to teach to this area. Okay, so wrist. I'm on my side. Side is generally good. Kick up. Elbow. Top person is going to make my life miserable. He's going to grab this arm and through. This is called Dagestani handcuff. And if it's MMA, I just get punched in the face a bunch until the ref stops. Okay? So this is going to be the offensive person's turn. Top person gets to the Dagestani handcuff.
Wait, can you do that again? Sorry.
Yep. So I'm here. I've got my half guard. I realize my bridge is garbage. I'm not going to be able to do anything. Okay? I'm not going to be able to bridge him out. So I take my top hand, go to the wrist, get my shoulder behind me. Okay? Kick. Up. Now they're going to pull this in, and I'm going to smash my face against the mat. So you can either be gentle or you can be Levi. Yeah? Sound good? 3, 2, 1.
I'll do it first. Yeah. Stand on your elbow. Try to stand up your elbow. Yeah. Same from other side. Remember to stand up on your at least, yeah. I think this has.
And you pull this.
Hold or pull.
Yeah. And then but the pull is yeah.
It feels bad.
No, it's fine.
That'd be awesome. I've been come back one step, Yeah. So you're gonna come through here, and then you're gonna and now and now you should feel like you're in a decent amount of control. John should feel fairly helpless. This is
Yeah. So this is what we did.
Does that make sense?
Whatever works for you.
Yeah. Go through? Go through here. Grab. Yeah, and now push it. Okay, he's a Levi. Got it.
Yeah. What I was trying to say. try instead, try to take it back instead. Taking it back. Yeah.
Okay, so understand it a little bit? No? Fair. Keep playing with it. Yeah, Dagestani handcuff is a miserable place to be. When you're on bottom, when you're on top, it's awesome. One, you can just like sit there and like kung fu punch through for that rear naked choke, and you laugh the entire time because they can't really do a lot, especially if their spine is twisted. You twist someone's spine up, miserable for them to try and move with any kind of strength. Okay, so I'll show one little thing for the handcuff scenario here. So I'm here. I say sorry, Levi, but we're gonna do it anyways, right? Yeah. He comes in. Okay, he does it. He gets up. Ooh, kicks me low. We're doing this. I'm using motion. Okay, I have this. Okay, he starts to move me. Yep. Boom. He gets this one. Right? Top one? Yeah. Once I'm here, very hard to start squishing him to get his shoulders to the mat. One, he has this way out there, right? Very hard to squish him and start to like take his breath away, right? So I'm here. Now, as he builds up ineffectively, right, and he gives me this option of shoot through and grab, try not to pull it through. Try to push him over his elbow. Okay? So I'm wanting to keep this wrist under him. Rather than behind him where you can kind of straighten and bring it out and around, I try to crush him over top of it. Okay? Now move that arm. He's twisted up. Right? Now I get this arm out, I take the kung fu punch, and I drive it under. Right? And I make his life absolutely miserable. Yeah? A little bit? Yeah. Like, yeah. Okay? So, I'm here, I've gotten into half guard. He comes through, he's pushing his arm, right? He comes up to his elbow, dive, grab, push, over his elbow. Keep it under him, and I lock his wrist to his head. From here, I'm sprawled out, I want to keep him here. I'm going to take this hand, yank it this way, and I can either like half Nelson him, or kung fu punch under his chin. Now I can have his back, I can have like a crazy amount of other submission attempts.
How would you start taking them back from this position? You don't like.
If I went back,
yeah.
So boom, there. Okay, so he's pushed, he's up, grab. I yank this out, grab that neck. Now I'm gonna just windshield wiper my leg over top, break free, up. When I'm sure Levi's felt that a million times. Sorry. I want you to have the defensive tools so that you're like, yeah, it's not gonna do that to me anymore. Make sense? Play around with it. 3, 2, 1.
Yes, sir. I'll learn. So
God. He would. Bro gets 2 strikes and he wants to wear his one. No.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna take this way. You gotta push down on my this way. And if you roll with me,
switch your hips and take my back. And roll that way. And you can lock triangle for me. Yeah. Actually, oh, you can
Punch it through right up low.
and you want to put your elbow down to your chest, so it will be like, and then you press down. So you like it, right? I want this. Like press my elbow down. Instead of like whatever. I used to do this. This is not work. This is not gonna work. But if I do this, it's gonna work better. Yeah. This is also well. So you would be like this. Try to.
Alright, everyone.
I'll show you later. Okay.
Okay. So that's top side guy. Okay, so let's grab that Dagestani handcuff. Now let's learn how not to get the arm trapped as he's slow. He's got the half guard. Okay. I've shot this. If I'm here, that's vastly better than me trying to grab it with my bottom arm. Right? You can still flatten me out. You can still like swim. Yeah. You can do a whole bunch of miserable stuff today. Now if I go top side arm and I push it that way, I'm now on my side. It's a lot harder for him to get that arm out of the way. Right? I can just kind of chase it, follow it, and keep it there. Okay? You can also 2-on-1 it if you want. Right? You can 2-on-1 grip and keep it out. When you're 2-on-1, you're not going to be getting up on your side at any time. Okay? So 1 in. From here, go straight out, and then I walk up that way. Okay? Now if he goes to the Dagestani handcuff, he's just kind of pushing me up. It keeps me so I can either insert a butterfly hook, right? I take the outside butterfly hook. Now I'm in half butterfly, right? And try to get the next thing, right? It's pretty hard. Okay? Or I'm up to this, again. Right? It's a lot better. It's less natural for whatever reason than this. A lot of people bring it here and up, and then it gets strapped right on. Okay? Bring it out, up. Now I'm either shrimping up to it, or he's going to be pushing in, right? And he kind of pushes me up onto it. I can hip ice, get my knee out with this frame and the block, or I come into my half butterfly. Whatever your game wants to play around with. Personally, I go to half butterfly because I can start to elevate or go to butterfly. Other people want to wrestle up, take them down. Okay? So, all we're doing is now we're boom here, block, and I'm up. I don't bring this under and up this way. It comes around that way. Knee, hook, whatever I want. Okay? They should be pushing in so that if I have a shitty post here and he pushes in and it collapses, well, I have active feedback that that was a garbage post. Here he pushes in, right? Whoa. Make sense? Play around? Oh, alright. Danielle's question.
Sorry, I'm not in it.
Is it legal?
Let's say you're in competition and you're looking at points and scoring and stuff. If you're standing up, do you need to be, where do you need to be if you're going to wrestle up with them before you can take them back down from the points?
If you're top person, if you're
Yeah, no, like let's say I was you and I wrestle up.
Yeah.
And I'm choosing to stand this up. Where do I need to get to before I can take them back down for points? Because I feel like if you're only going up to like play
That's not
right?
a takedown. Yeah,
No.
this won't be a
Like, where
takedown,
do you
it'll
need
be a sweep,
Yeah.
right? I need to be up, and I think it's 2 points of contact.
Okay.
And then you can come down to 3 points and take sort of. Not 100%, but that's what I would assume.
Makes
Definitely not from dog fight or
No.
whatever. Yeah? 3 to 1? Not the whole arm, just kind of rather than this. Yeah, because now this screw, he's not gonna hit. If it's somewhere there, he might be like gripping a little bit to it. That way, he's not gonna. See how you kind of grip it? What you don't want is a higher grip. If you grip a bit higher than that, like that. Yeah, now pull that in. You can kind of, right? So if you go straight with that arm, yeah, go straight out. That way, yeah. Palm down, palm down. It gives you a little extra friction. Yeah? How I do
It's easier to do stuff, right? Yeah. Because if you're keeping my hand, you just hold the knot and like you can do whatever from here. I have this thing here. So now I'll try to stand up here. Let's just do stuff. This is grab that knee.
What's your finger? Is it okay? Yeah? Okay, because I thought I try to feel finger.
no.
Okay.
I think it's deep.
Okay.
Alright, okay. So, we're playing around. We got that escape happening. Let's look at like there's so many different ways that you can go about this. I'm just showing two, right? One, hip heist out. Two, come into half butterfly. Or for full butterfly, whatever you want. If you played around, we're kind of known as a like butterfly guard using club. So if you played around with that a decent amount and you want to try something new, work with half butterfly. If you're like, I don't even know what butterfly guard is, play around with butterfly guard. It's great. Okay. Say no. So Levi's here. Again, we're trying to get used to extending my arm out, this way and away, right? Now, I saw some of this happening. That can still lead to them grabbing it somehow, right? Maybe you're against the monkey arm guy, right? Bring that hand that way. Now if he goes to reach, right, should be a lot harder, okay? Now, this other leg, I can either come out, get a low knee shield, half butterfly, come through to a full butterfly, whatever I want. It's a beautiful position, right? So let's have the top person continue that forward like movement. So I have to have this post out here. Any of you write notes? Post is something between is something sturdy out here, right? Frame is something between you and your opponent. Post is from you to a surface, like mat, wall, whatever, right? So I'm here, I have all this, I'm out, I'm keeping this hand away, so I'm not in like that, I'm out like that, okay? Then, if I want, let's come into butterfly, but my partner is being like forward moment, or pushing me forward, okay? So I should have a good pose, I should have all this, good grip, butterfly, and then I can come into full butterfly. I like to grip over the head because there's that like nice little ninja choke there. Play around, or hip heist, and then if you're hip heisting, okay, so ready, one more time, boom. If I'm hip heisting out from this, okay, I'm up, I bring my hips out, I want my head to get lower, okay, I don't hip heist up to here. This is him running through me, okay? I'm here, I get my head lower, so I can come through, and I can start to do my own movements. Okay, so for hip placing, don't be lazy with your head high, nice and low. Yeah? You're going.
Try to get the legs away. So you push towards forward and say keep up and try to present your knee. Let's keep up. Because here, and same for the different side. You can like, yeah, I mean, for me, it's easier. Just to snap on here. So, this is like the part of I have honestly, I don't know what I gotta do here. We'll probably just rest off the air. So you have free time basically. So it's like hard to do something here.
Delete that.